Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Tuesday the 28th of May. A Palmerston North oncologist says a lack of money is blocking the Central North Island's Regional Cancer Treatment Service getting more staff. Richard Isaacs says Te Whatu Ora hasn't approved employing extra senior staff, despite a 2022 review saying significantly more are needed. He says the service is swamped with patients, but even if more staff are signed off, problems will remain.
There aren't that many medical oncologists looking for jobs at the moment, and we would probably have to look at overseas recruitment.
Meanwhile, Te Whatu Ora says its 2024 and 25 draft budget has funding for increasing service staff. It says it's following standard procedure to ensure a sustainable service that is financially accountable. The Prime Minister is warning for Māori to strike in response to his government's first budget would be illegal. Te Pāti Māori supporting a call posted on social media by protest group Toitu Te Tiriti for a nationwide day of activation. Chris Luxon says the rules on strike action are clear.
I think that's wrong. I think that's entirely wrong. I think you feel free to protest. That's what we have weekends for.
Employment New Zealand says employees can only legally strike in relation to collective bargaining and for some health and safety reasons. Accusations the government's intentionally avoided questioning its coal policies. Foreign Minister Winston Peters has revealed he didn't seek advice on whether a policy to cut red tape coal mine consents will impact global agreements. New Zealand's part of the Powering Past Coal Alliance, which commits to phase out coal. The Green Party says the new policy ignores Climate Change Commission advice to stop using coal to reach net zero by 2050. Co-leader Chloe Swarbrick says the government's deliberately not asking questions.
So there is not a paper trail to demonstrate they are actively doing stuff which is anti the evidence.
A children's charity says levels of poverty, neglect and violence for under fives remains unacceptably high. Research from Save the Children New Zealand has found discrimination and under-resourcing mean young people at risk aren't protected. Advocacy and Research Director Jackie Salvi says there are gaps in every level of the child protection system.
It was very surprising given that we have a long history of violence against children that just so little is invested in the primary prevention initiative when it comes to preventing violence against children.
St John ambulance staff are taking industrial action over pay. The Ambulance Association says from June 10, members will refuse explaining care over the phone, single staff responses, using their personal phones for work, using the vehicle monitoring system and auditing. Christchurch's only 24-hour surgery, which was forced to reduce its hours last year due to a lack of funding, is confident it won't have to do the same thing this year. Pegasus Health Facility Clinical Director Jasmine Mackay says it's unlikely to be an issue. New Zealand jazz legend Roger Fox has died, aged 71. To sport, former Warrior and Queenslander Steve Price believes Mitch Barnett's shift to New Zealand is the reason he's earned a State of Origin League call-up. Greta Pilkington has been named to helm the ICLA 6 class, formerly known as the Laser Radial, at the Paris Olympics. Hooker Asafa Omua is on the cusp of a return from a knee injury for the Hurricanes against the Highlanders in Super Rugby this week to wrap the round robin. And Hall of Fame basketball centre Bill Walton, who won 2 NBA championships, has died from cancer at the age of 71. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.